I didn't.
Что за черт? Надо включить питание.
I didn't always understand it. I owed in taxes before because I didn't understand it in the beginning. I had bad credit. Credit cards wouldn't take me because I maxed out whatever. I've been there. I've done it.
Урод без
Thank
ноги.
God I was able to fix it and get on the right path. And now that I have the knowledge, I don't give it. Who simply don't know. So when you say the end game is getting to a point where I've taken all the knowledge that I've been able to get over these years and really applying it and providing family wealth. When it's all said and done, the last name Hart is going to mean just more, a lot more than just Kevin Hart and comedy. Heartbeat Productions, you got Heartbeat Digital, you got Heartbeat Ventures, you got Heartbeat Real Estate. There's so many things that the last name Hart will be attached to.
You sell real estate?
Kevin Hart doesn't sell real estate. I buy real estate. I don't
I like
sell
how
it.
you talk about yourself in the third
Yes,
person.
I'm
too.
sorry about that. I don't sell it. I buy it. But the
Right.
reason why is because
Investment.
investment.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you learn this. You learn it. And you know, it's such a thing when you talk about black versus white. You know, a lot of people do that. And
Здравствуй,
rightfully so.
мозг.
Like
Я
there is
пуля.
racism. Racism exists. I'm not unaware of that. But there is a high volume of it that's non-existent to people that are good people. And when you can merge yourself with good people and follow the paths that you see that these good, successful people have taken, you then become a part of a world and group that nobody expected you to be in. So for me, I now have the position to do that and take all of these relationships and all this knowledge and take it back to the people that need it most. I like to share. I don't want it all by myself.
Now, are you doing this in the financial stuff? Are you doing this in videos? Are you like releasing
Not in videos, no.
How
We're
are they doing
starting.
it?
We're gonna start financial fitness, like I said, which is JP Morgan Chase. Jamie Dimon, very good guy. Tashonda as well. They're help leading the charge of just saying, how can we get to the people that we feel need the financial information most? So I said, put me out there. Like, let's go directly to the consumer. So from colleges, from high schools, senior classes, junior classes, going out and talking to people before they go into the next stages of their life about the things that you should do.
So you're going to speak to them? Is that what you're
Yeah, and just share personal information.
Are you going to put this stuff online as well, though?
Yeah, you'll be able to track and find content from it, but I'm authentic. So I said the best way to really do it is to put me in a position to be heard.
Right.
I want to be heard. Like it's a different story what I explained to the people of JP Morgan Chase just when we were talking about this, and there's an amazing board of people that are just figuring this out and the best way to go and do it. And I said, you can't have the white guy that's never been to the hood, who's not from the hood, has no idea how the economy works here and what the real troubles are. You can't throw that man in the situation to talk to people. Because I'm not listening to you from the gate because you don't relate. I don't relate to you. But throwing somebody in a situation that's lived it, that's been in it, that's been fucked up in it, made it out of it, and is now coming back to help.
Right.
It's a different ball game. And that's what I want to be. And, you know, we have other voices outside of myself, very powerful voices that are going to do it as well. But the purpose is to align ourselves to really make a change. So you can either be the conversation about making change, or you can be actually a part of the action to do it. I want to be a part of the action. And in doing it, you'll also be able to understand my drive. You'll get why I do so much. You'll get why my hand is in so much. Because I have access to it. And the question should be, why not? The question shouldn't be, yo, why is he doing everything? It should be, why aren't you? Why aren't you trying to do it? Why not?
Well, that's the thing about it, guys. It becomes contagious. Like what you were saying about surrounding yourself with positive people and people that are constantly ambitious, and that there's few
Ну, кто на меня?
Fuel to that. You feel good about that. That's what you're doing.
I can
beautiful.
say, seeing you here, right? We walked around. You showed me your facility. Loved it. Beautiful facility. You talked to me about how your podcast has grown to where you are now, the success behind it. I don't leave here and go, yo, that's dope as shit. I go, hey, I need to do more work on my radio station. Laugh Out Loud Radio, I own it. It's mine. I got a show on there, but you know what? Joe fucking motivated me to do more. I want to make sure that we understand really what's out here within this radio world, because I just saw my guy in his space and I saw how happy he is with the success that he has. I don't want to be you or beat you. I want to take this energy and apply it to myself. That's the purpose of seeing. That's the purpose of being smart with your eyeballs. You should be a sponge. So I'm a sponge. So I come here and I look at how you maneuver. I look at your setup. I not only bow down and congratulate you, I leave and I say, yo, man, I'm inspired, dude. That's dope as hell. Joe, I can't wait in 2 years. You're going to come and you're going to see my shit. You remember I said I was inspired, but you're going to see what I let it grow into. That's the proper way to get encouraged and motivated.
Right, as opposed to being a hater.
A hater and competitive and I'm going to beat you. It's not a competition.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that either.
No.
I share the exact same feeling.
It's not a competition at all.
Yeah.
So
If you don't have people like that inspiring around you, you might not know how positive it is and how powerful it is. If you see someone that's on television or on social media and you see them, it's hard to be inspired. You don't know them. But you're
I can say, look at your circle, right? And in your circle, if the conversation is all about, I can't stand this. Oh, you see the new fucking car came out? Okay, that shit is ass. I can't stand it. Yo, man, I can't stand this. Why the fuck we even in this? What we eat? I hate so easy. People don't even listen to it. It's so easy to be the smallest shit in the world. Smallest shit, but if it's always hate. I can't stand these fucking headphones. Why we got these headphones? I hate this. It's like a hardwood tape. Why is it here? I can't stand this hardwood tape. I hate hardwood. Why couldn't you get a regular tape? I fucking hate this shit. Fucking chairs. You ain't got better chairs? I hate these chairs. It's so easy.
right, so easy.
It's so easy to talk about hate.
Yeah.
And so many people don't realize that in a group, you do it. You ping pong hate off of them.
Yeah. Unless it's fun.
It can be funny hate.
Sometimes
funny hate.
good hate.
Funny hate is just between yourselves.
Like Patrice.
Patrice was one of the best.
Funny hate.
One of the best funny haters. Okay, you bring up a good point. Comedic hate
Is a different kind
is
of
a
hate.
different kind of hate.
Yeah.
Comedic hate.
Right.
Rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal.
Rest in peace.
One of the, not one of the, probably the best. Patrice used to do, I remember when I would talk, and if I was saying something, you just hear, what you talking about? Ugh. What are you talking about? He's like, just the way you talk. What? Your voice, everything about your voice just makes me want to punch you in the face. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, ugh.
When he would go after you too, it kind of made you feel good too. Like if you're a comic, especially if you're a comic, like I called Opie and Anthony once. I was talking to him. Anthony always has a gun. He carries a gun everywhere. Like he has a concealed carry permit and shit. And I said to him, do you ever worry that maybe you're putting out this energy and you're manifesting something like some sort of an attack on you because you're constantly dwelling on it and you always have this gun? Patrice goes, Joe believe in magic. Joe believe in conjuring up the world. Hey man, I'm positive energy. Just starts laughing. See, he's magic. Joe's magic. And I'm like, when he would go after you, man, it was like you just want to step back and watch.
I remember he got Bill Burr so mad one time. Oh, Bill used to get so fucking mad. Beautiful thing about Bill Burr, but we be snapping. Bill was the guy that get mad. It's not funny.
If you went after him,
It's not. None of it's funny. Y'all laughing? Bill was like, where's the punchline in it? There's no punchline. He was just so fucking mad. The Comedy Cellar, the days that we had there, man. Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neal, Keith Robinson, Jim Norton, Colin Quinn, myself. When I say we would sit at this table, we would sit at this table for 4 to 5 hours and it would be nothing but beautiful trash to one another. When I say they used to give me so much shit, that's probably why it's so hard to bother me now. The trashings that I took from the age 20 to 24 in my young comedic career about how awful I was. I had a joke way in the beginning of my career because of the times. Let me preface this. This was way in the beginning of my career. This was a joke that I had about little people, midgets at the time. And it's, it was so bad. It was I got robbed by a cross-eyed midget. And the joke was I didn't know he was robbing me because I was with somebody else. So he was looking at my friend, but he was robbing me. It was like a player being crossed. It was very, very awful. I remember telling this joke and a phone book comes flying on the stage. Patrice threw a fucking phone book at me. I'm talking, this is we're at the Boston Comedy Club. There's people in the crowd. All you heard was, and you sit back, it hits the floor. And I said, yo, what the fuck was that? And Patrice said, read it. There's better material in it than what you're saying now. Crowd starts laughing. He's they all, when I say they used to trash me so bad, man. Give you a legendary Patrice O'Neal story. I caught Patrice jerking off in my house before. This is I moved to LA. I'm staying in a 2-bedroom apartment. I just got there. Patrice coming out. I said, yo, you need to play sad. I said, I got 2 bedrooms. You can come there. This is my ex-wife at the time. I come home. It's like afternoon. Like, Patrice, I'm like, yo, you home? Patrice. Go in the back. Open up the door. I used to have this big ass computer. All I see is his back hunched over. It's like baby oil right there. And I come in, I'm like, yo, what you doing? He's like, yo, get out. Are you jerking off in my house, man? He's so sick. He's so fucking sick that he didn't stop. He said, get out. Get out. He was so concerned with finishing that he didn't even break stride. He didn't turn around, acknowledge me, nothing. Get out. You just saw his back hunched. He came out like 7 minutes later. He was like, my bad, I didn't know he was coming home. Didn't even acknowledge. Fucking Patrice, man. I love him to death. Yeah,
he had the most don't give a fuck of any
100%.
comic I ever met. Like
100%.
the most.
100%.
Yeah.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
There was a good to it, and there was also some bad to, a lot of things that didn't happen for Patrice probably could have happened, but I think the level of not giving a fuck prevented some of those things.
Well, he was almost too authentic.
Yes.
Did you ever see that? Was it Charlie Sheen's roast? Whose roast was it that he did? He just torching everybody else that was on the roast with him.
And then he got up there, and afterwards
You
he was like,
motherfuckers aren't on my level.
Yeah.
You talking shit about me? Why am I here?
I shouldn't even be here with you guys. Who the fuck is this bitch? Who is this bitch? Oh my God, Patrice has so many of those things.
Yeah.
So many things. One of the best to do it. If you are listening, you're not educated on Patrice O'Neal. I ask that you just watch Elephant in the Room, one of his specials. Some of the funniest shit ever, man.
And so insightful.
Mm-hmm.
He was so wise.
Very smart.
The way people thought and behaved and say shit. Like one of the things that he said that I tell people all the time, it's a brilliant thing he said. It was, I forget what controversy it was, but he was on television with some woman who was saying that you should never tell jokes about certain things, and they were getting mad at someone. I think it was Opie and Anthony about a joke. And he said, you gotta understand that all jokes come from the same place. The ones you like and the ones you don't like. The ones that make you laugh and the ones that make you mad. They all come from the same place. Someone's just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they just don't work.
I had a talk with I forgot her name. I forgot her name, but it was when I was doing all the promo for Upside, and it kept trying to break down, you know, where the jokes come from. You know, Kevin, these insensitive jokes that you told back then. Why? What makes you? Why would you even say those things? And the hardest thing for me to explain, I was like, do you think people think of jokes and while thinking of them, think that they're not going to be funny? Everything that you think of in a joke form, you're thinking of it because you think you're going to get a laugh behind it.
Yeah.
The gamble is if I get the laugh versus not get the laugh. If I don't get the laugh, the joke was not funny. If I get a laugh, then I guess I'm onto something. There isn't a bunch of thought that goes into the funny moments that we think may be great bits.
Yeah.
I wish that I had a more logical answer to put behind it. I said, but I don't, especially at that time in my career. I just thought it would be funny. The same way that some people think certain jokes funny, they aren't funny. It's a thought. Comedians are constantly throwing shit out there.
Yeah.
You're constantly rolling the dice and throwing shit out there. Half the shit you roll ain't good.
Right.
It's not gonna be good. The other half, maybe all right, maybe kind of good, but it's all with the intent of entertaining. It's not with the intent of being malicious. It's not with the intent of sparking hatred. It's all trying to make you laugh.
Yeah.
That's it. Like it's literally that simple from a thought within a comedian's mind.
Yeah.
Nothing else. And they kept trying to look for this like hard definition of why. It's like, I don't have it. I don't have the reason why. I thought it would be funny and it wasn't. That's the downfall.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It's
And the thing is about this art form is that up until 10, 15 years ago, there was never any discussion like this. It wasn't, so when we developed and when we were coming up, there was never, it was just like, and there was always guys that would push the envelope way too far. You'd be like, Jesus Christ, you see his new bit? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And you'd be laughing.
Yeah.
You'd tell it to each other and be like, ah!
Yeah.
And it didn't matter what it was, a joke about murder or rape or what. Some people just, they choose those dark subjects.
Yes.
It's like they're trying to make us laugh.
yeah.
And
The comedian's comedian.
there's always going to be those.
Where you're just in the back, you go, ooh.
Do you know Brian Holtzman?
100%.
Yeah, Brian Holtzman's that guy. He's one of my
100%.
one of my funniest dudes.
And there's no way that I could say
No.
some of the stuff that I heard him say.
Do you remember Susan Smith, that lady who drowned her kids?
I know who you're talking about,
Yeah.
and I know the moment,
Yeah.
but I'm not familiar with all that involved.
Holtzman was on stage that week, and he's like, I heard those kids were bad.
Oh.
I heard they sat that close to the TV. They never put away their blocks. They always spilt their milk. Those kids will not be missed.
Yeah.
And
It
you
was-
were just like, what in the fuck?
It was like 9/11 when 9/11 happened.
They wouldn't let him on stage.
Wow.
Mitzi Shore would not let him on stage for months after 9/11. She's like, no way, keep him off the stage.
I mean, do you have the people that just are they go for that?
They go for it because they want to hear you howling in the room. They know that, like, if it's, you know, comics are there in the back of the room, they're going to laugh their fucking ass off at that shit.
And you know, it's weird because right now within the times, I'm the comedian that chooses to be sensitive to the time. You know, I've made the choice to say, I understand. I get why you shouldn't say certain things and why you should avoid this, that, or this. I understand, and I am. But then there's other comedians that go, you know what? I'm on stage and I'm going to be me, and I'm not going to do that because people are telling me that this is what I'm going to go harder and do that. That just exists. It just exists. But I think it's easier to just say, I'm not a fan. That comedy isn't for me.
Right.
You know what? I don't like the taste of this particular comedian, so I'm not going to support or watch that comedian. I'm going to find another comedian that's more to my liking. I'm going to go and just turn my head. Like, I want us to get back to this understanding that you just don't have to support.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, there's a lot of fucking options.
It's been. I mean, there's so many.
Today,
There's so
never
many.
been more. Never been more common.
There's so many.
Think about how many people do Netflix specials.
There's so many.
There's never been more.
It's so many. So I don't understand why there's a push to destroy, which you just don't have to support or
I
like.
think it's just a bunch of people that have an ability to influence things now that didn't have an ability before, and it's like they see a window and they want to throw a rock. It's right there.
Makes sense.
I think there's something that, but I also think for us, like for me in particular, I really like fucked up comedy. It's one of my. It's like I like Quentin Tarantino movies where people get shot and killed. I don't want anybody to get shot and killed in real life, but I like fucked up comedy.
Yeah.
Do you know what Tim Dillon is?
Yes, I do.
Pull up that fucking video that him being Megan McCain. Have you seen this?
I'm laughing already. Though.
He is a savage, dude. He goes so hard. But I saw this video. Tears are rolling down my eyes. I was crying, and I was like, okay, this guy's needed. We need this right now because during this political correct push, you got this big giant gay dude who doesn't give a fuck. He's an animal. Watch this shit.
And we're going to, it will be raised in captivity. It will be raised privately. The greatest politician that has ever lived. My name is Megan McCain, and I'm on a news show called
You have to
The View.
see
and
this
Donald
too,
Trump,
folks.
that fucking riverboat casino captain, is talking shit about my father again. My father was tortured for 100 years for this fucking country, and he came back and he started 7 wars because he's a gentleman. Fuck you, Trump. I'm gonna wear my father's skin mask, and I'm gonna primary Trump from the right. Come on The View, bitch. If you're that tough, come on The View. You want it, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? You want this shit? You wanna fuck these tits, Trump? You wanna fuck these tits? No, you don't. You wanna suck cock. But I won't fuck you because the only person I'll fuck is Daddy. I'll fuck his corpse. I'll fuck Daddy's corpse. Before my father died, I had a baby.
Wait a minute.
He's an Have you seen this?
No, I'm laughing already. Though.
He is a savage, dude. He goes so hard.
It will be raised in captivity. It will be raised privately to be the greatest politician that has ever lived. My name is Megan McCain, and I'm on a news show called
You
The
have to
View.
see
and
this
Donald
too,
Trump,
folks.
that fucking riverboat casino captain, is talking shit about my father again. My father was tortured for 100 years for this fucking country, and he came back and he started 7 wars because he's a gentleman. Fuck you, Trump. I'm gonna wear my father's skin mask, and I'm gonna primary Trump from the right. Come on The View, bitch. If you're that tough, come on The View. You want it, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? You want this shit? You wanna fuck these tits, Trump? You wanna fuck these tits? No, you don't. You wanna suck cock. But I won't fuck you because the only person I'll fuck is Daddy. I'll fuck his corpse. I'll fuck Daddy's corpse. Before my father died, I had a baby.
Wait a minute.
He's an animal,
wait
bro.
a minute.
He's an animal.
Wait a
He's
minute.
wearing, folks, you don't know, he's wearing lipstick and a wig, and he's smoking a cigarette in a dress, and he's all of 300 pounds. He's such a fucking animal. He is such a fucking animal.
You want to fuck these?
Обезьянка просто играла. Что ты сделал с обезьянкой?
You just want to suck cock. I won't fuck you.
Wow.
It's only fuck daddy.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's pretty damn. That's pretty.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
it's out there.
They need that guy. We need him.
It's out there.
We need guys like that.
I mean, the beautiful thing of what we're just talking about, what we said is like, it's very easy to just say, you know what, that's not for me. I'm
Yeah.
fine with it. It's like,
Or to
everybody's
say that's for me.
yes, everybody's
that shit's for
humor.
me.
Everybody's humor is different. I laughed. There's a viral video of this old guy trying to hoverboard. He's like, fuck, he's got to be like 69, 70. And you know his grandkids are there, and he's like, let me try it. Let me try it. And this man gets on this hoverboard and takes. If you saw Mike Tyson fall on the hoverboard, his fall was worse than Mike Tyson. never seen somebody hit their head hard in my life. And I didn't laugh out of wanting to see this old man hurt himself. I laughed because it was stupid to try to get on this hoverboard in the first place. And when he got up, he told the kids, "Why is it moving like that?" I played this video for everybody because that shit made me laugh. Some people were watching and go, "Oh no, no." Some people were watching and go, "Oh, whoa, oh." And others would just die fucking laughing because everybody's humor is different.
Yeah.
Everybody's fucking humor is different. My humor is different. Falling makes me laugh. I don't care who you are. Falling makes me laugh. I don't give a shit who you are. If you fall in front of me, no shot I'm holding that laugh. There's no shot. There's no shot. You don't stand a chance. If you fall in front of me, there's no shot that I'm not. Bust your ass. Something's got to come out.
Right.
Falling is funny. I still think it's hacky. I still think farts are funny. When my kids fart, I laugh. I still, to this day, it's the funniest shit ever to me. Nah, it goes out there. You stink. Get out of here. Steak ass. My little son, 17 months. When he fart, I laugh. Something within just the ability to just be fucking silly and
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't always have to have a meaning behind it. Some shit is just stupid.
My 8-year-old farts on cue. She thinks it's hilarious.
First of all, that's genius.
She'll tell you, listen, I gotta talk to you about something. She goes, that's
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
And she starts laughing.
Genius.
She thinks it's hilarious. She'll fall down the couch.
Best thing in the world.
She can't stop laughing.
That's the best thing in the world. What are you talking about? As a kid, that's all you got. That's your only bit as a kid. You got nothing else but fun. That's all you got. That's all you got to make people laugh. You should enjoy it.
Yeah.
You should. I still
not?
think it's funny. Falling is number one for me. Falling is number one. My wife fell down the steps. She got so mad because I didn't rush to help her. I laughed about it good. She had a wine glass. Wine was all over the walls. Oh my God. One of the worst falls I've ever seen in my damn life. Got up, her shoe was on one step, the other shoe was all. Falling is funny. I like it.
I don't laugh at falling that much. I just deal with too many injuries. I've seen too many people get hurt.
It's not for you.
Yeah, it's not for me. Especially old dudes falling down, hitting their head. I'm like,
Hey.
I start thinking about brain trauma and CTE and long-term repercussions of the impact.
After the laugh, I'm there. I'm right there with you.
I think your
After the
approach is
laugh,
probably better.
I'm right there with you.
There's a one that's going on today of this dude trying to come up the stairs on this other dude. Did you see that one? And the guy stomped him and sent him flying. I'm like, all I could think of is we don't see it in the video, but that guy's head has got to be smithereens.
Oh my God.
Like he had to hit his head the way he fell back.
You ever seen one of the guys who slipped and fell down a bunch of steps at the museum and falls in the water? And he just keeps going until he goes in the water? You can't beat that.
Yeah, here's this dude. This dude's walking up the stairs, and this dude's like, get the fuck off my porch. Stop. Leave me alone. And he keeps coming. He's like, don't do it. Don't do it. And he got, boom, smack. The way he fell back, there was no hands behind him. That's all head. That's all head.
First of all, to not see that kick
Yeah.
from a guy that size. It's sad.
You also have to realize a guy that size is carrying all that weight
No,
all day
that's the
long.
equivalent of a donkey kick.
That's a donkey.
Yes, 100%. Your chest is caved in.
You
Right?
got stomped.
But to not see it once again.
I've always thought that about fat people. If you're really, really fat, imagine how strong your fucking legs must be.
This is the strongest shit ever.
Yeah.
And you really get some power behind that kick.
And also, if you lost the weight, you'd have these incredible legs.
That's always a fear. It's a
But I always wonder if their knees are going to shrink.
wait, what?
Because you see someone from behind, they're like 500 pounds, like their knees are that wide. I'm like, okay, is that the bone? Like, is that fat around the bone? Like, has the bone grown really wide? Because your body does, your bones do get denser if you do like heavy lifting. Like, when you look at like powerlifting dudes, they're dense. And part of it is not just their frame, it's that they're constantly lifting heavy things. So your body thickens up.
As you
Yeah.
go. But you know when people that are larger make the dedication to actually losing the weight and they stay away from like the weights and stuff and just do cardio, it sheds off so fast.
Yeah, they can.
Like I know a couple of friends of mine that lost like 130, 140 pounds and like have now just fallen in love with fitness to the point where it's unbelievable like how their body is transformed and taking a liking to the new the new process
Yeah.
that they're now in. Pretty
Yeah,
bad.
they get addicted instead of food. They get addicted to being healthy.
Exactly.
It's totally possible.
Totally possible.
I've had, I don't know how many people come up to me and said they've lost 100 pounds plus because of listening to my show, having fitness experts on, diet experts, and just talking about staying the fuck away from sugar. Say, don't eat late at night.
Yeah.
Stop eating. Stop eating at a certain time. Give yourself more than enough time to digest. Count your calories. Start exercising.
Well, with me, I think the thing with me that helps me so much is I'm not a foodie.
You know?
I'm not a foodie. I'm just not. I'm the most boring guy to go eat. I'm just making a turkey. I'm literally just. What is that? What is that? What is chicken? Some brown rice. That's fine.
You don't worry about eating healthy.
Well, I'm a healthy eater because I'm not a foodie.
Oh.
So it's not like it doesn't matter. Like I don't have the will or want to eat the bad shit.
So if you're passing by In-N-Out Burger, nothing?
No.
Nothing.
Nah, man, I'm black. Fried chicken. Fried chicken.
Oh,
is
okay.
kryptonite. Now you show me a Popeyes.
Roscoe's?
Popeyes. Roscoe's is good too. The Popeyes.
Really? Popeyes over Roscoe's?
Yes, man.
I don't
Popeyes.
understand.
Popeyes is fucking. I don't know what's in that chicken. Man. It's pretty good.
Spicy?
Damn it.
Yeah, it's spicy?
Spicy set my ass on fire, but I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do it, but I'm just not. I can consistently eat the same thing.
How is Popeyes the only one who figured out that red beans and rice is a great thing to have on the side? No one else has it.
It's the best thing ever.
You know what I mean? Why doesn't Burger King or McDonald's have red
Popeyes.
beans and rice?
Popeyes is so good that when I was younger, at about 22, I was on a bike and got hit by a car. Right? Not too hard to where I was damaged, but I had Popeyes in my hand. It was bad. I was riding on a bike and holding it in my hand. But got hit. Never let go again. That's how good Popeyes is. The bike, everything else. Boom! I'm there. Popeyes held on to it. Nothing was damaged. Still took it home, finished that way. That's how good Popeyes is. 100%. So that's my cheat. My cheat is Popeyes all day. Other than that, I'm a consistent eater. I'm a healthy guy.
So do you take vitamins or supplements or anything?
I used to take multivitamins, which inspired me to start doing my own. Like right now, we got vitamins. Of course. Yes, I'm starting my own supplement line. Vital Hustle is the multivitamin that we're putting out. But let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm even getting into this space. So when I look at physical fitness and I look at this world, I notice that you have a great wanting need to look like everything that you see. Like everybody that's a part of this world, they look so fucking great and fit and they're talking about these products and things like that. And so, what I'm able to do, and what I've done in my past, I'm always bringing people together of all, like in whole. Like there is nobody's alienated. When I did my runs with Nike, it was about bringing a bunch of people that never ran before and getting you guys to get up just and run. Just try it. And you notice I got people out there who never thought they would fucking do it, and we're doing 5 miles. We're doing 10 miles. Whatever. Just a big one. Something to say we did. I said, how can I create a product where I'm putting people in a position to understand there's a hustle in my business? That's what my multivitamin is about. It's the energy, it's the recharge, it's the ability to focus, is to approach your day with all of the tools that you basically need. It's not just about the physical fitness aspect, it's about the health. So if I can actually motivate people to take the step in the right direction of health with a line of supplements that are driven for the everyday individual that may not know or be aware, but wants to engage. But you're not in it to look like all these different people, you're in it to be best version of yourself. How can I do that? Teamed up with a great group of people to create the best possible products that I want to do. I said I want to be patient. So it took me 4 years. 4 years of
How many different products?
right now, just Vital. Vital Hustle is my only one right now.
So it's just like,
Just a multivitamin. But it's an amazing multivitamin.
is it a single pill or is it a packet?
No, it's a jar. I should have fucking good jar.
A jar?
Jesus Christ.
So you just mix it and stuff?
No, it's a jar full of like a...
Oh, pills.
Yeah, it's pills.
Okay.
Let me tell you the dope stuff that's in it. Not something that can pivot towards wrong. So,
He's got it up on the screen.
man, ingredients. What is he, man? Jesus Christ. I get it, man. Hey, I see it. That's why you're here. I'm doing the same thing on my phone.
Scroll back up there. Boron, biotin, beta carotene, vitamin A. That's all good shit.
It's all good shit. It's more than a multivitamin. Okay?
Vitamin A,
It's good.
D, E. What is that stuff? Tocotrienol.
Tocotrienols.
Vitamin E family. You ever heard of that, Jim? Vitamin K.
Look it up. Look it up. And the good thing too is that everything that's in it, you know, it's not only is it researchable, but you'll see why. Like my biggest thing, like, as a guy that's not as familiar with the space, I said, who are the people that are that do it at a high level that I can incorporate into helping me build this product? So I feel like you're never going to do it by yourself. You shouldn't try to do it by yourself. And you don't cut corners. You don't go the cheap route. You don't do it wrong. So then you have to go back and do it again.
Right.
So I went and I looked at the people that were involved with creating the quote unquote best market, the best things on the market, and I put that team together. Put up a team of like 4 to 5. And when I tell you 4 years, I spent a lot of money developing this shit. It wasn't right in the beginning. Had to go back. Had to do it again. It wasn't right. Had to go back. Found out the other things that made other things better. Other things great. Had to go right. Go get it again. Go try it. Go do it again. Not right. What else is out there? What are you compared to? Until I felt that now when I launch, there's going to be a place for my product in the market where people will understand that it's exactly what I said. There's no lying. There's no false presentation of the product. Kevin Hart's multivitamin is much more than multivitamin. It's about food. And more importantly, it's to spark the hustle within all of us. And this is the first. There will be more, but it'll be optimized. Then it's at the highest level. And I move the product into it. I move the product into it. So you know it. See a fucking whole lot of Kevin Hart slowly develop. That people can actually believe in because I'm gonna be a product of my own product. It's the best thing in the world. You're a product of your product. It has to work for me before I say it's gonna work for anybody else.
So you take it.
Goddamn right I take it.
How long have you been doing it?
I spent all this fucking money on it. I better take it. I've been taking the one that's launching now for about 5 to 6 months.
Nice.
I've been taking this one. I'm very happy because I actually feel the difference. And the difference is just in the energy that you have within the day. It's not an energy fucking pill, but I do feel a difference in my ability to last throughout my day. Like I do a lot, man. I do a fucking lot. So I told you I'm starting at that 5:30, and I'm not shutting down until at 9:10.
Some videos for you. You're taking a video of your trainer passed out.
Yeah.
Like this lifestyle's not for everybody.
Everybody around me shuts down. Very unattractive sleeper, by the way. Shouts out to Boss Ronald Everline. One of the worst sleepers you'll ever see.
So you take him with you everywhere?
Yeah, I'm trying to get me everywhere.
Wow.
Every day.
So you train every day?
Every day.
Wow.
Every day. Sundays are light days, light cardio, maintenance. Not doing the same thing all the time. Switching it up. Love switching it up. Love finding new things to make it fun. You know, when you get bored within it.
So your whole purpose is just to keep your vitality up, keep your energy up.
Just to keep it, it's if I don't do it, then there's a lag. I need to train. I need to do it because I'm mentally so invested in it now that when I don't do it, I feel like I've cheated myself in a day or a week that I've taken off. I feel like, yo, man, I'm not myself because when I am doing it, I feel like I'm always I'm committed.
Right.
I'm committed to constantly building and reshaping and molding. I'm working on me. So when I'm not working on me, I don't feel like my day that's supposed to be about me is starting off with the biggest bang.
Right.
This is my advantage to start off like nobody else. My day starts off before fucking runners and birds get up.
What time you get up? 5, and that's when you start working out?
At gym 5:15, 5:20.
Really?
5:15. No food. I don't eat before work. I'm not an eater. Never have been. But I am now. When I'm getting older, I'm more conscious of my body. So I'm big with sports massages. I'm big with, making sure that I'm not putting myself in a position to get injured and overworked. Right. So getting stretched, trying to do as much movement that as I possibly can. Like when I say I'm a little walking muscle, I really am. So my flexibility is limited. So right now that's my biggest focus. So I'm about to start yoga, trying to do that. Things that can just kind of keep me in a position to